96.3 WHUR and HUR Voices, Sirius XM, Channel 141. This is the Insight segment. Your questions or comments toll free at 855-288-4876. Now, Insight.
Welcome back to the Daily Drum on WHUR and Sirius XM Channel 141. This is the Insight segment. I'm Harold Fisher. You know, we talk about this issue quite a bit, but in the current economic climate, we can't talk enough about finding a job, a real job, an income and benefits that can help a young person who is just starting out stand on their own. We're talking about prepping for the workforce and getting the skills you need to succeed. My guests tonight, you know him, Raymond Bell, founder of the Hope Project, Daryl Foxworth, a 2012 graduate of the Hope Project, and D.C.'s Ward 5 Councilman Kenyon McDuffie. If you want to be part of this conversation, you can give me a call right now. The lines are open at 202-319-7810. That's 202-319-7810. Outside of the D.C. calling area, 855-288-4876. That's 855-288-4876. You can also friend me on Facebook at facebook.com/Harold T. Fisher, or you can follow me on Twitter at HFisherWHUR. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Before we get started with, talking about some of the issues, I want to make sure we get this information out right at the top. We're going to talk about it again before 7:30 and through the rest of the program. But it's important for those of you that are looking for, jobs, particularly, young adults. There is an employment town hall in D.C. this Thursday. Ray, can you give me some of the particulars about it?
Sure, Harold. Again, thank you for having us on this evening.
Absolutely.
The Hope Project is a 4-year-old program, and each year we hold a town hall on jobs and unemployment. And this year we have a fabulous panel, which includes Kenyon McDuffie, who's in the studio with us this evening, along with Councilmember Wells from Ward 6, Marina Strasnewski from D.C. Jobs Council. But we also have seasoned, long-term HR professionals that have the secrets to getting your resume past step one, getting people to understand what it takes to get a federal government job or maybe a federal government contracting job. They're going to be there to answer those unique questions that people are having, because folks are struggling when it comes to employment, and we have some people that have some answers.
Where is this going to be?
The information session, as well as the town hall, will be at the International Graduate University. The address is 1325 D Street. It's in Southeast, but it's on Capitol Hill.
Okay. And what time?
The information starts at 6 p.m. The doors open at 5:15. We're expecting a large crowd, so I strongly encourage folks to show up as early as possible. The town hall starts promptly at 7 p.m.
Okay, now if you want more information about this, you can log on to hopeprojectdc.org. And as I said earlier, if you go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/Harold T. Fisher, the information is right there. You can go on and you can log on onto Facebook, and you can find that information. I'm sharing it with as many people as we can. And the big issue here about sharing this information, Councilman McDuffie, is that times are still hard. We're supposed to be out of a recession, but there are still a lot of people that are looking for jobs, particularly young people and young adults who don't have a whole lot of experience. They're having, they may have skills issues. What kind of things have you seen since you've been in office? Because you're still a rookie there.
I am the low person on the council totem pole at this point, Harold. But I tell you, times are rough, and we have just looked at the data that's come back a couple months ago about the unemployment rate in the District of Columbia dropping just below 9%, which is good news. But when you look at wards 5, 7, and 8, you've got an unemployment rate that is hovering around 12%, 15%, and 22% respectively. And so times are rough, particularly for residents in areas that are sort of underserved. And so it's important that we connect folks with jobs. But in order to do that and try to get them engaged with meaningful careers, we've got to make sure they've got the training and the skills in order to compete in this market. And that's where programs such as the Hope Project are very important, and it's important to make sure we're focusing on on residents and students who don't always graduate from high school and go straight off to college. They're folks who we need to engage in CTE programs, career and technical education programs. So we're looking to make sure that they have the skills to compete in this market as well. And so folks are still struggling. Although the unemployment rate is coming down in the District of Columbia, there are still tons of folks who are out there looking for work, tons of folks who need to receive the training and skills in order to get great careers in the District of Columbia.
Daryl Foxworth, you're a 2012 graduate of the Hope Project. I like that name, very distinguished, Foxworth.
Thank you.
You're working.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, where are you working? What are you doing right now?
I'm currently a customer support center analyst at the United States Department of Commerce. Help maybe 1,800 people across the world. Help them, with basic computer needs, installations of programs, printers, software, things of that sort.
I need to call you because I'm having issues with my computer.
I can help you out more likely.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
You're 24 years old. You came through the Hope Project program. First of all, congratulations. How long did it take you, and what was it like?
Well, actually, fortunately, due to the reputation that the Hope Project has and the skills that you're provided with throughout the training, I was actually able to move from Greensboro, North Carolina, on November the 13th. I began working at the Department of Commerce January 30th. So right there shows you that, the Hope Project puts you in a position not to maybe go on a job interview, but get the job. You're prepared with the skills to obtain employment, and ever since then, things have been a lot better for me. When I was in Greensboro, things pretty much were at rock bottom. And,
what do you mean?
I lost it all. I'll be totally honest with you, man. An apartment, a car, finances was rough, struggling, check to check, things of that sort. I've now, came up here back home and joined the Hope Project and received this great employment opportunity. And more than that, I've received skills that are going to help me actually better myself even further down the road. Where I'm at now is only the beginning. In IT, if you study, if you apply yourself, then you can obtain plenty of certifications to receive jobs paying hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's out here, and I plan to go get it.
The phone number, 202-319-7810, 202-319-7810, outside of the D.C. calling area, 855-288-4876, 855-288-4876. We're talking about an employment town hall that is going to be held in Washington, D.C. This Thursday, October 18th. It'll happen at International Graduate University, 1325 D Street, Southeast Washington, D.C., as I just said. We're going to talk a little bit more about that. We're going to get into some of the other issues, so stay with us. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in just a bit.
Hey, Chef Jeff, what's new at Bertucci's this fall?
Actually, we're serving up amazing new fall pizzas with great flavor combinations, like our roasted butternut squash and blue cheese with candied walnuts, or our bold, spicy salami pizza. You gotta try them all, hot out of the brick oven, and you're only gonna find them at Bertucci's this fall.
And here's how to try our chef's specialty pizzas 2 at a time. Right now, come in and get any 2 individual specialty pizzas for $15. Only at Bertucci's.
Enjoy your pleased wings, guys.
Thanks. We didn't always watch football here at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Hi, guys.
Hey!
Ready for the big game? We can't wait.
Hey, have you guys ever watched football on a vintage TV?
Huh?
19 inches, black and white. You can feel the raw emotion. Textbook German expressionism.
Oh, awesome.
Protect the football. Watch every game here. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Welcome back to the Daily Drum on WHUR and Sirius XM, Channel 141. This is the Insight segment. We continue our conversation about prepping for the workforce, getting the skills you need to succeed. My guests are Raymond Bell, founder of the Hope Project, Daryl Foxworth, a 2012 graduate of the Hope Project, and D.C.'s Ward 5 Councilman Kenyon McDuffie. If you want to get in on the conversation, you can give me a call at 202-319-7810. Outside of the D.C. calling area, 855-288-4876. You can also find information on my Facebook page at facebook.com/Harold T. Fisher. Let me go to the phone lines. Marina calling. You're with the D.C. Jobs Council. Marina, you're going to be participating in this employment town hall. Thanks for calling in.
You're quite welcome. I'm really looking forward to the event on Thursday evening.
So what can the visitors to this employment town hall expect when they walk in the door from people such as yourself? You're a recruiter, right?
So the D.C. Jobs Council is actually a coalition of job training providers and organizations that provide adult education and other services that help folks find and keep good jobs, the kind of jobs that provide family-sustaining wages, benefits, and at least a beginning step on a career ladder. The Hope Project and Raymond Bell, they're right in our sweet spot in terms of taking a comprehensive approach, taking a no-nonsense, no-excuses approach to preparing for a job. We work with a lot of organizations that each of which provides a piece of the puzzle, either job training or adult education, and we try to get the organizations to work together as well as to change systems and structures so that everybody can find a job. Raymond's program's specialty is IT. Right. And he's absolutely 100% correct in that is a booming industry, that there's so many potential jobs now and into the future if you obtain certain IT skills, but also, and I've heard many of Mr. Bell's students talk about reading and learning and continuing to keep their skills up so that they can grow and develop into even stronger employees and eventually leaders and entrepreneurs of their own entities. But there are other sectors where that is possible too.
Such as?
Perhaps at a slower rate or at a different pace. Healthcare. Mm-hmm. We can look around and we know that the population is aging and the needs for healthcare in various ways are going to be growing and developing. So you can start out, say, getting phlebotomy training and be able to move up into nursing or into radiology or into some other area of healthcare where you can make outstanding money, have great benefits, and have a satisfying, long-lasting career.
Well, Marina, thank you so much for calling, and I appreciate it, and I'm sure that the participants in the Employment Town Hall will love to meet you on Thursday. We're about to switch over to the Serious